Hey, Carson, can you count to 10? 1. Count to 10 for me. 1. Count to 10. 1. 1. Let me see. Let me hear you count to 10. 1.
The Autism Council of Utah is an independent council working to foster collaboration, communication, and learning among families and agencies.
You know, as a parent, you'll just do whatever it takes to find help for your child. But the really impressive thing about the Autism Council is that many of these people are professionals and they're just trying to make a difference. And that gives me such great hope for the future, for a better tomorrow for our kids with autism.
It's the familiar saying, united we stand. And I think the only way we're really going to be able to take a stand against autism is together.
And the Autism Council for me is just the fulfillment of a dream of bringing everybody together, parents, agencies, providers, community at large, just to look at what we can do to support families.
So there's been a tremendous increase in diagnosis, and the needs are tremendous, and the economic and human cost, both costs are incredible.
It gives families a neutral place to go to gather information and resources. They don't have to go from place to place. They don't have to worry about everyone's agenda. It's just a neutral place for them to go.
Autism is a big deal. Autism is increasing. We don't know why, but for us to provide good services to our kids, birth through whatever age, we have got to pull together, we've got to work together. Teachers have got to work with parents, and parents have got to work with teachers, and agencies need to be on board with this. They need to be updated, they need to know what they're doing, and all of us need to be able to say, be nice. Somebody that you're working with is having a hard day.
Let me see. Let me hear you count to 10. 1. 1. 2. Count to 10. Let me hear you. 1.
Our aim is to promote access to resources and responsible information for individuals of all ages who have or are affected by autism or related conditions.
I think you have to do a lot of your own homework. And just with me, I was stumbling into different people, different doctors, or reading.
As a parent, it was so difficult to receive the diagnosis and not have anywhere to go, not have any place to start, not having an organization that could help direct me and let me find what would work best for my son.
It's been a trial. There's not a lot of help out there to help us to deal with him right now. It's more educating ourselves.
Autism is my life. You know, once I found out my children had autism, you know, I was thrown into it, and you just live it every day. Every single day of your life is different.
The Council will accomplish this by supporting statewide partnerships to collaborate on special projects, research, and training.
We're so excited that Governor Huntsman supports the Autism Council of Utah. There's so many things that we can do to help families that are affected with autism. We're going to be around for a long time. We're not going away.
Autism affects each of us in different ways. The Autism Council is here to help children grow to be as happy and healthy as possible throughout all stages of their lives.
For people to understand why it's so difficult to start a new school, and why it's so difficult for your son to learn how to ride a new bus, and why it's so difficult for your son to learn how to be in a new environment with new children and the behaviors that come along with that.
So basically our life is not normal, and we can't do anything, or hardly anything, that a regular family would.
Our son is now 31 years old, and so we are well beyond the mandated services that end at age 21 through education, and it's very difficult to plan for his future because there are not very many options, and there's not very much known about treatment and development of adults with autism.
1. Count to 10. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yay! We were so excited when he started counting to 10. It was even hard to imagine. We hadn't really heard his voice. My daughters and I all started crying. We were just so excited. We called everybody we knew and said, Carson's counting to 10. It was just a great moment in our life.
It takes one day at a time, one child at a time, one voice at a time. It's time for us to make a difference in the lives of people with autism.
He has been able to overcome it for the most part, and we know it's there, but frankly I think his classmates don't know it's there. He covers it up with humor and other things, but we'll be forever indebted to the Carmen B. Pingree School for what they did for Christian Karras.
It was a mid-December evening in a room of heavy breathing when I looked into a little baby's eyes. Like the ships that sail the ocean, he had captured my emotions, wrapped them up just like a gift at Christmas time. Thank the Lord above that he was mine.
Nikki, what are you doing?
Pray to God that
Do you like sleeping here?
and after months we saw him changing. Nathaniel's speech was rearranging, so we took him back to see what they could find. And after ironing out the creases, they came up with missing pieces, and they told us that autism's on the rise.
He likes to wander. He gets lost in our neighborhood. He likes to escape. We did get him a dog, and that seems to help more with the anxiety because the dog knows how to deal with him.
Now I lay him down to sleep. Pray the Lord my son could speak. Make him strong
What are you doing?
where he is weak. This I ask of you. Just like him, there's many more that need our help to win this war. Who knows what might lay in store?
She is a climber. So it's on the table and on the countertops.
Doctor says there's so much more to do. Put the pieces back together, but it's up to me and you.
Convinced that the school here changed his life forever, because I think if he hadn't been involved in this early treatment that he got involved in, that he would have not been able to change and adapt the way he's done.
Strong, they are weak. This we ask of you, 'cause now we know there's so many more that need our help to win this war.
We deal with holes in the walls, but we also deal with a little boy who just wants to be loved and wants to be, we want him to feel safe.
Yes, who knows what might lay in store. Missing piece is me and you.
Carson is a great kid, and you know, with all the challenges also come a lot of blessings. He's a sweet little boy.